What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. So today I want to do a full breakdown of my trade from today. See here, $100 profit, not the hugest, but pretty good trade process wise. I did have a live recording of today's session, but the file got corrupt for some reason, so we're just going to review it this way. We're going to adapt and move forward. So heading into the day today, we were at some demand that we held yesterday, broke below in the pre-market and got back above as we opened here. Just for a little bit more context of where we were, let's check out the daily. We had been in this hourly and daily balance for about 2 weeks or so. You can see balance, all I mean, buyers and sellers in agreement. You see price move pretty sideways here. We finally got a break out of that balance, so we got a nice flush down, not a ton of sell volume, but we were below the balance low, and this area is actually something I was looking for, a retest for a potential reject. This 555, we're getting close to it now, but anyway, just to have a little more context of where we were opening up. Heading down into the day here, I was looking for if we can get a nice reclaim of this zone, to look for this zone up here to be used as a price target, as like a magnet, just because that's that range low I was just showing on the daily there. So you can use zones not only as places to take trades from, but you also use them as price targets. Heading to the day here, we got a very nice strong opening candle here, and I was initially watching this little fair value gap that we formed inside of demand, so you had a little double confluence there. But when we came down to test it, we did it off of data, and these were very volatile candles. I wanted to let that all settle, and I didn't really see an R to R and trying to take that against that aggressive action there. It's just not typically something I like to play, so stayed cash there. And where my trade came in was up here. So as we broke above the pre-market high here, you see that labeled there, it was also happened to be the day's high. We got a nice break above it. You see a good volume spike here. You can see it a little better on the 1 minute. As we broke this area here, we got a huge spike of volume step in. So breaking those highs, a lot of volume stepping in. And what did we do as we did that? So we created a nice fair value gap right here. So impulse candle up above pre-market highs, above previous day's highs, created a fair value gap. And now what I was watching for was a retest, a pullback into this zone, some type of higher low to form. Look to take this entry and play it up, and that's exactly what we did. So you can see here, nice move up, got a pullback, very low sell volume, maintained right at that fair value gap, previous day's highs, previous pre-market high, got a nice wicked candle. I entered here around 553, risking below 552.5ish, so about 50 cents of risk, and I played it up. I got my last trim pretty much near the top here, almost at the very top. So areas I was targeting, I went in lighter just because it was later in the session and data was starting to play a role on those contracts. But I was targeting the high day first. I then trimmed at this 550 SPX, and my ultimate price target was that zone up here that I was talking about on that daily standpoint, just being that previous balance range low. But I saw when we were breaking above this 5550 SPX, I took this off a little bit early. It was just, I felt we had some overshoot risk at this 5550. We're seeing a little bit of selling showing in there, not a ton, but I did see a little bit. And just being late in the session, I wanted to just take it off. Took it off about 50-ish cents early from the zone. I think I got my final trim off right around 30, so pretty much near the high. So almost got the exact high of this little move up here, but again, I just took that off. Saw a little bit of a risk of an overshoot at that. I didn't really see the R to R and holding for another, 50 cents, being this late in the session already with data starting to kick in. So took it off there. That was all I took for the day. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to take anything, just because that early action was pretty crazy with all that data coming in. Volatility, I really spiked up. You can even see the volume coming in there, but stayed patient and just let the setup come to me. Found it when I took it, entered here risking about 50 cents, ended up closing it around, was that 554.3, about $1.30 from about 50 cents of risk, so a little over 2 to 1 there. I think I closed a trade, the actual trade wide, I think it was like a 1.4 R to R. Obviously, I didn't hold my whole position up to here. I did take it lighter, so I was being a little more conservative with the trims just because it was later in the session as well. I usually done around like 11, and this trade was happening right at 11. So, you know, still not a bad trade. Just took what was presented, and you know, just stacking on the little wins every day and just building through that. So hopefully this was helpful for you all. Again, I will have the recording out for the next one. Just not really sure why the file got corrupt today, but anyway, we adapt, we move on, and I appreciate you guys all for coming, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.